Dire team ban.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. My name is Dragonjob, and this is the ESL One Manila SEA Qualifiers here with Kansai Whips versus the Mongols in a first round, I believe. The particular bracket, the winners will face up against FD, if I'm not much mistaken. But they have to get through this best of three first. My name is Dragonjob. I'm joined by none other than the one and only Ryu Burrows. Ryu, how you doing, man?
Radiant team ban.
We missed it last night.
Dire team ban.
Yeah. Almost as last minute as my casting. I mean, I was staying up until like 5 a.m. to try and read up on the drama as it unfolded a little bit. And then I somehow wake up after 5 hours to see on Skype, yeah, Durka is still sick. Can someone take this game over? And now I'm here. But hey, I had some coffee, so I'm fine. I was gonna ask you about your thoughts about the roster shuffle, but I guess, have you sent an application to EG yet? That's my one question I want to ask. No, right? Yeah.
Radiant team pick.
Yeah. Yeah.
10 seconds remaining.
Oh yeah.
5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Enchantress.
Well.
Dire team pick.
Yeah. I mean, this PPD was arguably one of the best captains that Dota's ever seen. But yeah, absolutely sure. You're absolutely right. I mean, if you don't have the players to execute it, it's.
Invoker.
Yeah.
Dire team pick.
Yeah.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Yeah.
Reserve time.
Oh, well, that's a whole other topic that we could probably talk a couple of hours about. But we actually got a game to cast here. It's not forget about that either. As the draft slowly starting to get underway, we've got CsW, which is I'm pretty sure the entirety of Australian Dota, and an actual Mongolian team here. So interested to see how these two match up. See the Enchanters picked up first, but Mongolz here. Then the Invoker as well as the Doom coming up in the first phase for CsW. How are you feeling about that one?
Radiant team ban. Dire team ban. Radiant team ban. Dire team ban.
Oh yeah.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. Dire team pick.
I don't know. I'm not an expert. But they are going to pick
10 seconds remaining.
Lion. Lion. I said Lion. Things I don't know anything
5
about SEA
seconds
Dota.
remaining.
It just qualifies as SEA. One team from Australia and one team from Mongolia. But hey,
Reserve time.
Lion's a good hero nowadays, so maybe we'll see that sometime in the draft. It's kind of a safe bet, but we could still definitely use something like that. A little bit of extra burst for the enchanters to deal with later on. Lockdown never goes amiss, because right now, if you look at the Mongolz' lineup, sure, you're probably gonna have the enchanters in your offlane, but then again, that might still be a jungle. The Vengeful Spirit is probably a support, but might still be the one position. Don't know if SEA teams actually won that one.
I think, okay, so we'll talk about a little bit of the changes here as I'm kind of reading them over that are huge implications for this game. There's a ton right
the
now.
patch is not live yet, though.
Oh, okay.
Pretty sure, so we can
So-
hold off on that.
Damn. Ah,
I'm sorry. Okay, Disruptor.
Radiant team.
you let me down. You know, there's so many cool things though to talk about that I want to
Yeah.
now. Just like there's all these little things. You know, the annoying thing with the Enchantress right now, it's like even if you target her, you get untouchable.
Oh yeah.
That's-
Dire team
What the
pick.
Seriously, it's taken so long to take that out of the game. Oh my god, this is making me kind of in a rage when you play against the hero. It's like I'm clicking on another hero, yet I'm untouchable.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me right now? This is just making life miserable. But
Well, might still
might
see
have to
that
wait.
this time around, yeah.
we might have to wait a week for
10
the
seconds
kind of like the
remaining.
patch. But yeah, there's just a lot of little cool things like the Venge debuff.
Radiant team
Imagine that's
pick.
placed on everybody. She gets an assist. That's really cool.
Yep.
And she's just gonna suicide and have the most assists in the game.
I
That's just cheating.
mean, with
No,
every
but-
assist you get that as a goal as well, right? Even if you're outside of range.
I don't think so. I think you have to
yeah.
be inside of range with the assists for the goal. You're gonna have
That's
to somebody tweet that at us or mention it anywhere because I want to know. Like,
10 seconds
I don't
remaining.
think you get the EXP bonus if you're
5 seconds
dead
remaining.
and or out of range.
Yeah.
Dire team
So
back.
I'm curious on that.
It's something that we may have to check out in like private lobbies or something like that, because it can be significant, right? And especially considering that there's some heroes that place buffs on everyone, considering like Crystal
It's like
Maiden and stuff
Zeus.
like that, or Zeus, yeah.
10 seconds remaining.
But yeah, as it stands, that's just not
5
live yet, so we don't
seconds
have to
remaining.
worry about all of that. Enchantress is still a little bit bugged, but CSW they have what is it? Is it live?
Reserve time. 10 seconds remaining.
It's not live. Okay. God damn it, dude. God.
5 seconds remaining.
Dude, like
Radiant team ban.
this is just revenge for taking you down a moment ago, just cutting you off.
Dire
It's
team
just
pick.
immediately coming back, but yeah, it's. Man, I'm not gonna trust anything you're saying. So that's the solution to it. But yeah, this Brood Mother pick in the 4th place. CSW, can they actually deal with it right now? They don't have a lot of early game AoE.
Ten seconds remaining.
Beastmaster.
Radiant team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
I go back for the Shadow Fiend here, just for more carry potential. Probably not, right? Maybe Queen of Pain, more mobility, more magical burst. What? So how does it feel, Ryu? Does it... yeah.
He goes the Broodmother versus OD in mid lane,
Yeah.
and he absolutely crushes the hero.
Absolutely. Baby Knight is the one name that always jumps to my mind when I hear anyone talk about Broodmother mid. He likes to run that 12C a lot, but yeah, I mean, everything you said about the Enchantress being easy kills with Retribution here on this hero going to the offlane, that is going to be the case after all. So
I don't know.
is
They
this-
might do something crazy too. Like, I don't think they'll do it, but Enigma mid isn't necessarily bad here. I would rather have the Broodmother and the offlane in this game than the Enchantress. And an Enchantress can just roam around and get easy kills everywhere on the map. So, if I had to choose the way to play this game, I would put Enigma mid because I prefer the Broodmother and the offlane. They don't have much AoE to deal with her spiders at all. And you could just get a lot of EXP, a lot of levels, and a lot of control on the map. But I can understand why they last picked the Enigma. I mean, their pushing power is insane. They just want to end this game around the 25-minute mark. So, a lot of DCs coming out, though. Drag and drop. Can you stop playing with the people's routers in S?
I just needed some time to get to grips with this draft, honestly, because that's something that I haven't seen in a while, to say the least. So, just making sure to delay the game a little bit, but now we're ready to go. So we're heading into first game of this best of 3 in the ESL One SEA qualifiers. Kansai Whips versus the Mongols, Australia versus Mongolia. Interesting matchup here, especially with this draft. So let's take a look at the team, starting on the dice side with Godot on that Beastmaster, Lord Boons playing the one position Ursa. We've got Stennen, the equal sign or whatever, he's playing the Invoker. We've got Texor on that Disruptor, and last but not least, heading to the offlane right now, it is Riz on that Doom.
And for the Mongols, we've got Sankei playing the Juggernaut. I hope I didn't butcher his name. Retribution playing the Enchantress. Oh, so hard to read names in the morning, guys. Can't see. That's a Vengeful Spirit. And I'm not even going to try Enigma's name yet. We're going to save it for last. And
30 seconds
Masquerade,
to battle.
Masquerade. My bad. Jeez, I was thinking of the Macarena real quick. Masquerade playing the Broodmother here. And last but not least, we have. It's like Arun Bowler or something. It's like color, but.
Yeah, Arian
That's a-
Balor or something. I don't know.
Arun Bowler.
Probably just gonna say Enigma for simplicity's sake, but hey.
I just call him Arun. Arun.
Oh, yeah.
Aruian.
A rune, what rune though? Arcane
Yeah.
rune? Anti-rune?
Battle begins.
He's the
Kappa.
double damage walking Enigma.
gains.
It looks like a 1-for-1 rune shade. Of course, you guys, if you're just tuning in, if you have no idea who we are, obviously, my name is Dragon Drop, bringing you this game alongside Ryu Borus, best co-caster in the world, at least when
Kappa.
it comes to casters that are sub 1k in the casting MMR. It's pretty much just him, so hey. God damn it.
Gotta
Another pause.
lower my intelligence when I'm casting with the dragon drops. Got him.
Yes, I do. God damn it, I don't know how to respond to that. Good. I'll think of something. I'll think of something. But that gives us some time to talk about these matchups. I mean, it is going to be that Broodmother offlane, as you said, but it's going to be the Enchantress middle, which, I mean, guess it's not too bad, right? I mean, Invoker for the first couple of levels at the very least is very right-click dependent. It also needs the also with Forge Spirits, obviously doing right clicks will be affected by Untouchable. You have some inbuilt sustain with the Nature's Attendance for a little while. Don't need a lot of mana apart from that. But the thing is, you don't necessarily get a lot of value out of creeps unless you find a good one in this medium camp.
We lost Dragon Drop. We lost.
What? We lost? Lost anything? We just lost the Enchantress. Maybe Retribution's
know,
like,
man.
"Oh, why you put me mid on Enchantress? I'm not gonna play this shit."
It's weird. It's weird to talk about too. Enchantress mid.
I have
But-
never seen that. Straight up, never seen that.
Yeah, it was very popular in Dota 1. I'll give you some flashbacks to 6 or 7 years ago,
Oh yeah.
where what would happen in the mid lane is she didn't have her strength nerf. So just think about Enchantress right now that has 700 HP or 750, and then you get Untouchable, and you get your healing. You don't even get Enchant sometimes. What you do is you just rush phase boots, and you just trade right clicks constantly with the enemy hero. And back then there was just like heroes that weren't Shadow Fiend in the mid lane. You were running Shadow Fiend as dual lanes in the safe lane or off lane. And so you only had like a lot of right clicks in the mid lane as well as single target burst. So it was just, you know, trading hits and it was really fun. So you just got up the phase boost, got the level 6, and then you just used your impetus to solo kill the enemy hero in like 3 hits. So it was really good stuff back then, and you did a good job so far of putting harassment onto the invoker. Her movement speed is probably the most annoying thing.
Yeah.
I mean, she's already up boots on the invoker, and she has none.
Yep. I mean, I think Enchantress is even quicker without boots than CM is with boots. So that tells you something about that. I think the only other heroes that come close are maybe Luna and Chaos Knight. I
Luna.
think they're pretty fast.
Yeah.
Who else? I don't know.
There was another fast hero. I forget. It's probably Techies and Pudge.
God.
No,
But yeah,
the
as it
other two
stands,
slowest.
We'll see whether Retribution can bring back the old Dota 1 days. Wasn't even alive back then, holy shit. But hey, bottom lane we're gonna have this Doom in this solo off lane right now, trying to soak experience. Still level 1 so far. He's on up by the Vengeful Spirit. I mean, it's as you said though, he's not really going to die. But what they only have, he doesn't even have Devour yet, so he can't, even if he found himself a Satyr or something, he can't get that extra health regen.
Yeah, that's the problem. This Enchantress, it's more so about being a semi-carry. We're gonna see how much work he can do into the mid game, and he's gonna have a lot of pure damage coming out on the heroes. But so we see a lot of counters. Obviously, the Ursa's a really big counter. Doom is, but this early game, it's going pretty nicely. I want to say for Wiz in this off lane. He just got a creep. They didn't block this camp. They did block the other one, so they did allow him to finally get a creep. And he has a Scorched Earth online. He's going to be very hard to burst down. They should just, once, yeah, Venge is level 2 already. They should just stun him, spin on him, and just try to make him waste the Scorched Earth, and then they can go on him again. Like, you have to make, oh, the lane's pushed now. Rip. Poor Mongolz.
Well, I was just gonna try for the old-fashioned right-click zone out. So far, it's working. But the bottom line is Juggernaut is getting free farm. So is the Enigma, right? There's no real way for Kansai Whips to recontest the jungle. With its disruptor here, just trying to deal with the Broodmother up top, but they can only go well for so long as well, right? It's level 4 on Broodmother already. Bulldog here. We have a full jungle beast of us as well. Now the dust comes out. Let's be the first
They have
one.
a glimpse.
We shall see. They do have a glimpse. There it is. Back into the spiders around, but dust should wear off fairly soon. And there's not in range of a sentry here. They can't actually finish it off. And now the first blood goes on disruptor with all the spiderlings beyond. Goda might die as well. He should get out of range of the webs in time. But yeah, spiderlings. Oh, there's another web. Correctly. See, is another nuke available? There is, but doesn't want to go past the tower. But these spiderlings, look at this. Unstrike comes out, not gonna land. Goda dies to these spiderlings outside of the webs.
Juggernaut got to kill bottom lane too.
Oh god, no. How is this even possible? Well, the Mongols.
They did the thing I talked about. See, look at his cooldown on Scorched Earth. It's 20 seconds when they killed him. So that means they harassed him earlier. with a stun, and then they just win again. So
Yep.
really good pressure and understanding. I like how it happened, and I didn't get to see it. Damn it, that sucks.
Well, might see it again here. They have a haste rune on Apapapa. Go for that though. Might just rotate into the middle lane instead here. Put some extra pressure on the Invoker. Retribution not quite level 6 yet, so they don't have that extra damage coming out. But I think with the stun with some minus armor, they might just be able to right click down the Invoker before I can react. So before any help can come out. But he's playing very defensive right now.
Yeah, let's look at the CS right before this happens. 22 and 11 to 13 and 2. What you kind of expect.
Well, I thought
They
they're gonna
have
go
the
now
one.
with Creeper pushing. Look at this damage.
Is under attack.
Yep, there you go. Phase boots. This is definitely Dota 1.
Yeah. Full
So
circle.
it has.
Dire's
It's
middle
viable
tower is under attack.
in most situations. And Volker, I want to say, is one of the better heroes for dealing with the Enchantress because you have the Sunstrike and you have the Alacrity. So, but the problem is
Dire's
you
middle
need
tower
help.
is under attack.
You still do need the help to set up for the stun. And you mentioned it earlier, they're just putting so much pressure with the Broodmother. The supports are forced to take top lane, and oh man, not my disruptor, buddy. There's too many spiders right now.
You really think about it, outside of the
Oh
Beastmaster role,
Jesus,
which is
that's a medallion. Oh my
bottom top
god.
lane. Bottom lane, they're gonna kill the Doom again. Presume with with an Omni slash top lane, they just run down with Disruptor. And this is where the Broodmother becomes super annoying to do with. All the AoE that they have is 2 points up in the clap. It's only gonna work for so long. It's not gonna one-shot the creeps. And this Broodmother is complete control of this lane right now.
Yeah. The good thing is that Ursa has 7 armor, so it kind of negates it back to 0, and then he has a poor man's shield. But for everybody else,
Oh, look at this Godot.
there.
Is under attack.
Where's the micro here? Oh god, middle lane. They're gonna go. Forgot about that.
Black
This
hold.
was- Yeah.
I'm just looking at top lane because eventually he's gonna die. Somebody's
Yeah,
gonna die.
there you
It's
go.
gonna be Godot.
Kinda hard to creep back though, because it takes a while, but there's not a whole lot that CsW can do about this. Go to outside of the webs now, mate. That's great, doesn't actually have enough for another one, but the stealth will not be cancelled actually for another clap, load boons, but if not dying is the only thing that you accomplish up against Broodmother,
Dire's
I mean, it's
middle
good, but it's
tower
not gonna be
is
good
under
enough in the
attack.
long run.
Dire's structures
Meanwhile, middle
are
lane, they're
fortified.
gonna lose their tower eventually here with Enigma rotating in with the Eidolons. Volker's back as a meatball, but this Volker's on level 5, he doesn't have his Midas. Isn't anywhere close to his Midas even. Being shut down. Meanwhile, the top, they're gonna go again here. They had got the dust on the Broodmother. Locke was looking for the right clicks in, but at the same time, well, Spiderling brought him down. Ursula with the last swipe on the Sentry will be able to make that happen, but it might be a double kill here for Brood. Godot dies again. Just to the Spiderlings here, the big army still making it work. Now,
It's like
maybe
we're in
more
Harry
people.
Potter.
Yeah.
The spiders never stop coming.
Not more people put on pressure here. They find a lot of boons on the side even. Gonna be surrounded by spiders and extra creeps here. And yeah, he says no way to go. He's just gonna die slowly and painfully. So slowly with impetus, but it's... This is the Mongolz running over the cancer whips right now with this draft.
Yep. They've won every single lane, and
Dire's top tower is under
I mean, they
attack.
just drafted themselves into a perfect position, no matter what happens. It's even worse when they have an Enigma, and they won every single lane.
Yeah.
Oh,
They won
So-
the jungle, they won the lanes. I mean, there was a jungle Beastmaster, which is obviously not going to be as effective as Enigma.
Yeah.
He just now cracks level 6, with Enigma's level 8 already. Pushing
But-
down towers.
Are fortified. Dire's bottom
and
tower
you also have a lot of economy going over here to the side of the Mongols. They're going Midas now for the Broodmother. He's going for that, extra greed here. It's going to help out a lot for his levels. And they're just putting so much pressure in this jungle. They have already... Oh,
This
not
Vengeful
again.
Spirit with an
Tech
Invis
core.
soon here. Yeah, looks like Texo is just gonna be tracked down. That poor Disruptor, he is nothing. There's no items outside of a couple of consumables. He will end up falling down. Meanwhile, there's a raw on top of Pop. This will not really happening else. Swaps himself out though. Look, wants to get the kill.
Oh
But he gets
my.
stunned. Some people die before anything can happen. Godot might be able to get the kill here, but yeah, just in the nick of time, it will give his own life for it. 3 for 1 trade, just casually up here in this top lane, making it 3 for 4 actually. 1 for 4 actually. Actually, I don't have the detection for the Invoker. Ghostwalk saves him for now as the Yeah, that's
Bottom
the
tier
walk
2
of
tower's
shame.
dead.
Back to base. Bottom tier 2, yeah. Starting straight above to the tier 1 due to the island push. This is 13 to 2. 9 minutes in. I don't even want to look at the graphs, but God. Yeah, this is not a pretty sight, if you can't say Whips fan. 12k advantage, even more that now for Mongolz.
And outplayed in a while. Like this is, it's like when a tier 3 team meets a tier 1 team. It just, it looks so bad. But
Pretty, they're gonna get Roshan as well now. Oh, the Cup of Eidolons here, they've got the minus armor from Venge. The mechanism. Casual 10-minute max. Sunstar comes out to unhelp a little bit, but can actually contest this here. They have the Roar, they have the Doom at this point, haven't used it just yet. Do not have the Static Storm, which is a bit of an issue here. There's Black Hole available here. They're gonna go in, they feel like they need to get something here. Doom not gonna come out here thanks to the Melters and the stand the Roar. Also Enigma here, he's out of mana right now for the Black Hole, but he can Soul Ring for it. It's gonna be Doom going down first without getting his ultimate off here. The control's just too big. Now Omni Slash solo on the Invoker, taking him out of the fight, just casually swiping them away like flies and then go back for the Roche.
they even had, Hawk Vision there, and when you can't even get a good initiation when you have Hawk, that lets you know the game is pretty much out of reach. That was the last ditch effort for CsW. If they could have maybe gotten a team wipe there and then Roche, they could easily be back into the game, but everything was just perfect. Nice positioning, running out of the pit by the Juggernaut. He could have just run in like a dummy and would have gotten doomed and potentially died, but he backed away. He baited him in, and then he saw the deal was being canceled, so he casted Blade Fury. And really smart heads-up play all around from Mongolz, and we're going to be seeing another dead corpse. It's going to be a raptor on the ground.
Nothing that Buddha's Raptor can do here. Looks like Invoker will once again have to rely on the Ghost Walk to just not die, but it's a level 7 Invoker, not even quite level 8 yet, nowhere near the Midas again. If you look at the graphs, it is... I don't even know what that is. It's like 16, 17k advantage. Almost 20k in fact with this tower going down. At 11, 12 minutes in. Almost 2k gold advantage per minute.
This is when you start doing your quests in Dota.
Yeah.
If you didn't finish them.
Unfortunately not gonna have that in lobbies, but Cancer Whips. I think it's fair to say that there's like a 0.5% chance they get back into this game if Mongolz are like AFK for 20 minutes.
Oh, look at the top webs. Looks like bowling pins right now.
What? Oh yeah,
bowling pins. Like look on the mini map, and it's like the Broodmother's going bowling. Like look at the way the positioning of the pins.
Well, also a little extra game that you can play, but there's a Desperation Smoke. We can probably say from Cancer Whips. They need to find something here. If they don't, then they're gonna be in dire straits.
He's gonna get a 5-minute black hole.
I'm
just kidding.
Yeah, so it's gonna go Door Cold Snap. He should die here, all right. Yes, dust comes out. Still a couple of Spiderlings to deal with, to say the least. Here they get the stun off, they get a clap off, so they will actually take care of these. I get a decent chunk of gold, but you need much more than this. Beastmaster just ends up dying to of Impetuses here.
Died to the sniper.
Yeah.
And it's no longer an enchantress, it's a sniper.
1, 2. That one misses uphill, so that would have been a 3-shot here for Retribution. They've missed and gotten that extra right-click off. It's not even near the axe yet. Look at these items on the curve. Astonishing Yasha for the Juggernaut. Got the Ether Lens being done for the Vengeful Spirit. Just sell for Retribution, and he bought that in mid first thing with Sponsor Rune Gold, and he never used it. That is still available.
See, I told you he was gonna do the quest.
Yeah.
So the quest is I think Radiance before 25 minutes.
Oh yeah.
So he's on pace. He's gonna get it at 15 minutes here. Doing great stuff.
I will not forget this.
Can CsW defend high ground? Any
No.
possible way?
Yeah, they can. They have good spells. Finally, Disruptor's level 6. If they didn't have that, then I would say no. But they have a really good combo if they could set it up.
Gonna have to do it now. Glyph comes out to try and delay this, but Mongolz still have the Aegis. They still have the threat of the black hole. No blink out, but can just casually walk in, I suppose. Get the Juggernaut with the heals, as well as the large amount of farm that he's got. So, and if worst comes to worst, they can just do what he did before, like walk in, spin, hit the tower a couple of times, and then spin out again. Don't really have to worry about anything but the roar. There it is. Attacks on the side, maybe roar into the static storm, catching these two heroes down.
Dire's middle tower has
But
fallen.
we're gonna lose the tower for now. Can't too close to retribution either, right? I mean, he starts right clicking or die just straight up.
Yeah, we didn't even get to talk about the aspect of countering heroes where Necro books get countered by the Beastmaster, the Enchantress, and end.
Yeah, there's the roar now on the Sanke here. Nice little swap out though. Static Storm comes out. That's not sure good. That should be the depth here with the Sansa coming out as well. Sanke glimpsed back into it actually after spin ended, but he should not end up falling. There's just not enough damage and cancel whips, but hey, they're holding on to their melee racks. Top lane though, look at this, tier 3. A lot of damage from these spider lanes in the meantime. That the Aegis being done, but Mongolz, they're just healed back up here on the back of the Enchantress as well as the mechanism. And the healing water, I presume. Yeah, it's also on cooldown, so I'm just gonna go ahead and finish up these netherracks. And CsW is out of juice, they have no ultimates remaining right now. Gonna have to let this go, and Mongolz can just go straight for top now.
Yeah, Doom needs like refresher right now. he needs it so badly because there's no way they can team fight without it.
2-minute pressure on a Doom. Yeah, there's the only slash coming in the back. A decent amount of damage here, but we'll finish up the Disruptor. Okay, might have to get the hell out now. That's low good. Just gets the Tear Soaps up. There's the cold step, and there's the black hole on two. And Vogue almost runs in, but the Doom going down. Lord Boots did take a lot of damage from it as he got his ultimate going, but he's not able to finish up Sanke here with all the bursts coming out. That's 4 men down, triple kill for Retribution, and that's a 60-minute GG. All it's down from Cancel Whips.
Just a good old-fashioned Mongoloid butt whooping. No, that was some good stuff. Nice drafting and nice execution. We see a lot of teams just have this amazing draft, and you can see where their mindset comes into play. Where like, oh, well, this is what we're gonna do, and I don't think I've seen such perfect execution where you win every single lane